How's it going, everybody out there? Welcome back to the channel. It's Biblical Truth Central. It's Brother D here, back with another video. All right, so YouTube is starting to act kind of funny, as if we didn't already see this coming. Uploaded a pretty short, encouraging video last night. Basically just trying to give everybody, some encouragement due to all of the events that are going on right now here in America with this election. And I checked my video, to answer some comments. And I noticed that looking at the studio analytics section, that my comments were disabled and that no one could comment. Now, I almost never disable my comments because I need the interaction on my account. I need the comments. I love to converse with people. I don't want to censor people per se, like social media likes to do. I saw where people wrote comments and I could not see their comments. So at some point, my video was allowing people to comment. But when I checked it this morning, it said that comments have been disabled. So usually when this happens, it's probably because you've selected the option of disabling comments purposely, or you've selected the option of allowing your videos to be for kids, which is something new that YouTube just started this year. If you've selected for your video so that kids can view it, it automatically gets disabled on comments. I did not pick either option, but yet my video says it's been disabled. This is what I've been talking about for the majority part of this year. Censorship is something that it's not a conspiracy. It's not a conspiracy theory, I'll say. It's very real. It's not something that people are just ranting and raving about. It is literally an attack on the freedom of speech. It is an attack on spreading the gospel. In this world, not only do they want us to put a mask on our face so you can barely hear each other, they don't want us gathering. They don't even want us going back and forth, trying to encourage each other during this tough time period that we're going through. And I think that this is just absolutely ridiculous. The fact that I cannot control who is able to comment on my video. YouTube has proven over and over and over that it is going down a pathway of communism, that it is going down a pathway of censorship and control. YouTube definitely does not have the best interests of Christians, and that it does not have the best interest of the truth. YouTube is in it for themselves and the exaltment of those that are wicked. There's going to come a point in time where true believers in Christ are not going to be able to use this platform anymore, because the censorship is going to be so high. They're going to bury our videos like they love to do now. Glory be to the Most High God for those who have found this channel. Because, typically I don't get a lot of views. I really don't. You would think that somebody like myself would quit. That I would stop. That I would just hang it up. Because my views are so low. But if you know me, and you've been listening to the message I've been trying to give for the last year and a half, I'd say, you know that I don't care about the views. You know, Jesus will leave the 100 for that one. I'm not here for money. I'm not here for notoriety or popularity. I'm just here to get the message of the gospel out. I'm just here to try to get people saved. That's it. And a channel that's well under 1,000 subscribers, to not even have that freedom of allowing people to converse on a video that is not controversial at all is ridiculous. Now, I've had videos taken down saying that it's false information when in fact it wasn't. So this isn't the first time that YouTube has been picking at my account. You know, I'm not going to stop making videos. I'm not going to stop giving messages. I'm not going to stop. You know, as long as I'm able to record and as long as I'm able to upload, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it unless they shut the channel down. A couple months ago, one of my subscribers made a suggestion and said, you know, you probably should make a backup channel or something just in case. And I'm thinking about it. I might just do that, but I don't know because YouTube's not going to get any better. It's going to get worse. And it's been real men of God and real women of God here on YouTube that's been warning and warning and warning for years that a time period like this is coming, that this platform will no longer be able to be trusted. And I think that we're closely approaching that time period. So that being said, I'm going to begin uploading my videos to my website again and just start plugging my website a lot more than I have so, because that has not really been my focus. My focus has just been getting the messages out. But since this is occurring, I don't know how long I'll be able to do that. So I feel like I have no choice but to start plugging my website again, which is www.biblicaltruthcentral.com. And also check out the Biblical Truth Central podcast as well. I don't think any censorship goes on there, but you never know. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if it was. But I just want people to know that, you know, if you've tried to comment on my last video, know that I did not turn the comments off. I had no control over that, and I cannot seem to fix it. I tried, and all of the settings were proper, which really makes it bizarre. Like, my video was not private, it was public. I did not disable comments, and I did not make it to where it was age friendly. But yet the comments were disabled, and it deleted a comment from a subscriber. And I've had it with YouTube. You know, I'm tired of this nonsense. You know, I really am. You know, it's like no matter where I go, you know, I have to deal with this type of stuff. You know, on Facebook, I have to deal with it on Facebook. I have to deal with it on Instagram. I see that they're trying to censor the president on Twitter. It's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous right now. But are you really shocked? Are you surprised? Because I'm not. I am not surprised at all of the events that are occurring right now. Nothing surprises me anymore. Everything that we're going through right now is foretold. It's just, it's just amazing to see it unfold in front of your face. You know, we often talk about things that are coming, and this is gonna happen, that's gonna happen, but then when it actually starts happening, It's like, wow, this is it. This is it. That's why I want us all to stay encouraged. That's why I want us all to stay close to the Lord. This definitely is not the time period to be focusing on yourself. It's as far as like, trying to exalt yourself. This is not the time to be focusing on making a bunch of money. This is not the time to be making any large purchases. This is just not the time to be moving and all over the place. You need to be sitting in one spot, getting your life right, focusing on Jesus now more than ever, and then letting him govern your life, because I have a feeling that we are going to see some really chaotic times the rest of this year. This is the month of November, and then we got next month. A lot of things can occur, okay, in a 2-month span. A lot of things. So please don't underestimate the situation that's going on right now. The tensions are still high. The controversy is still high. And the fact that they have not made a selection with the president right now is a red flag. I've been telling everybody to get yourselves prepared for anything. I think that depending on where you live, you still may have some time, because, people are they're in that anxious mode. They're in that fearful mode right now, glued to their TVs, glued to their phones. They're not really focusing. They're not moving. They're not doing things, but they're just waiting on that decision to be laid down. So you still have some time to go out and to get some more essentials. I'm actually going to do that in about 30 minutes, get up and go and pick up a couple of things. But now's the time, people, please get out there and get you some water, get out there and get you some canned goods. If you haven't purchased a firearm or anything like that, then you might want to go ahead and do that. Although I don't know. I really don't know what good that's going to do you at this point, because you really can't find any ammunition anywhere. There's a shortage of ammunition all over the country. So finding that is gonna be, it's like a 0 to none type of situation. Unless you know somebody who's gracious enough to possibly give you some. But we've reached that point of I don't want to say we reached the point of no return, but you can't just sit and be idle anymore. If this doesn't concern you, if this does not have you thinking, then that's all the more reason that you need to get your life right with Christ. Because life is not going to go back to normal. It's not going to go back to the way that you remembered it before this year. We're entering a transitional phase of just hardship and confusion. But hey, when you have the Spirit of God dwelling within you, you're not confused. You're not afraid. You're not scared. You see what's going on, and you know how to handle yourself diligently like a soldier, and not like a sheep, and not like everybody else around here that's scared. People afraid. What do you have to be afraid of? Scared of what? No. We need to be bold. God said to be bold. Be of good courage. Fear not. We don't have time to be afraid. We need to be getting bold and stronger and doing what it is he wants us to do. Preaching, teaching, sharing the gospel in the midst of all of this. God bless you all. I hope they don't do the same thing to this as they did to the other one. Just understand, let me say this now. If you try to leave a comment and you're not able to, I had nothing to do with it. I did not turn the comments off. It was YouTube. And if they keep doing this, then we're going to have to find somewhere else to upload videos. So please follow the channel closely. You know, again, go to my website, www.biblicaltruthcentral.com. Leave me an email, prayer request, or a message, whatever. It doesn't matter, whatever at this point. Communication is what's important, and we need to keep communicating. We need to keep conversing. We can't stop that. We got to keep fellowshipping, folks. So thanks for watching. See you in the next video. God bless.